In the beginning of our class, we engage the students in a few do now problems. And do now problems are review problems from previous chapters just to keep the students' minds fresh on the topics that they've learned. We put them on the Elmo, they write it in their composition books, then we go over it after a 5-minute time period. After the do now problems are over, I immediately begin my lesson by referring to the cycle of instruction, which informs the students on what they will be doing. Set of rules that help us calculate more than one operation, meaning parentheses, exponents, multiplication, division, and such. I'm going to go over exponents today because last week we only did parentheses, the multiply, divide, and add and subtract. So today we're going to go over exponents. Exponents tells us how many times the base is used. Okay, and what the base is the whole number that we're using. For example, 2 to the third power. The base is the number 2. That's the number that we're using. 3 to the third power, that's the exponent. Okay, for example, 2 to the third. And what that means is 2 times 2 times 2. I write down vocabulary words for the lesson. I write them on the whiteboard so that the students can visualize and see what we will be doing throughout the lesson. I review these vocabulary words as well as model a few problems that pertains to the lesson. So exponent, this exponent right here, is a base number, the whole number, to this number of times. Repeated this number of times. 2 times 2 times 2. Okay? Let's go over some. So this exponent, the exponent what I just talked about, relates right back here to our PEMDAS. You remember our PEMDAS? Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. That's where it connects to. Okay? It connects right back to the PEMDAS. So when we're working in our problems, we follow this. Okay? Working back here, looking at our PEMDAS. There are no parentheses, but there is an exponent. So we must do the exponent first. Exponent, what we just learned right here. The base number, the whole number, repeated this number of times. The power. Okay? So we'll do 4. We need to do this first. 4 plus 4 minus 2. Now we'll go from left to right. We go from left to right. Starting with addition, which is 8 minus 2, which is 6. And we come out to 6, right here. So we do the exponent first, because that's the first thing our PEMDAS. Then we do the addition, then we do the subtraction. Working from left to right. It's going to be a friendly competition.
Yes, I did.
Okay? What's friendly competition? Which means you are going to be put in groups, your same groups as last week, your same 4 groups. Okay? And you guys, we're going to see who can get these answers. Okay? After a bunch of this modeling, I go straight into a guided practice, which in this video is a friendly competition activity where I split the students into 4 groups. They have whiteboards, erasers, and pens. They solve problems in a competition style to see who can get the problems the quickest and who understands the problems. We then go over the problems together, and we continue this for about 10 to 15 minutes. Josiah back there. Okay? This is our friendly competition, which means you guys will be seeing who can answer the fastest.
Oh, I can't see.
Okay, you guys need to sit down in the front right here. Owen, down, Richard. Now, I will be writing the problem on the board. Okay? I will be writing the problem on the board.
Okay.
Then I will give you 2 minutes. Actually, let's make it even more competitive. 1 minute. You will get 1 minute to solve the problem that I write on the board. Okay? When 1 minute is over, you guys will show me your answers. I will call you guys by groups to show me your answer. And then we'll go over it together to see who got the answer correct. Okay? At the end of the guided practice, I close the lesson with a constructed response slip or an exit slip with 1 or 2 problems on them. And this is to show evidence of the students' learning for myself as well as the overseeing teacher. It gives us an idea of who is understanding the material and who needs extra help on the material. And they turn in the exit slips at the end of class, and that is the end of the lesson. I've learned that I need to be patient with the students. I need to visually appeal to the students to capture their attention and keep their attention throughout the class period, and create exciting activities that will engage the students in the material and help them to learn as well as have fun.